Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
And good morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And today is going to be a good day. Let's welcome Pastor Riva Timms, Senior Pastor of the Majestic Life Church in Orlando, Florida. Good morning, Pastor Riva.
Well, good morning to you, Ricky, and good morning to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. We're going to go to God in prayer this morning. You know, there are times in life where you just go through the motions of life. You don't know what's going to happen next, and you just are numb. Anybody ever been there before? And sometimes you wake up in the morning and say, hey, what's going to go wrong next? Right? Because it's just one thing after another. So let's pray this morning. Father, today we just come to you and we say thank you for being a good God. And we lift up every heart that feels overwhelmed this morning. And for those that are listening right now, those that feel as though they're in a battle, we pray that you will undergird them and strengthen them. For you are the God who sees, who knows, and who cares. And even when everything seems to be going wrong, you are still working behind the scenes, making sure everything goes right. So today, Lord, we ask for hope, the real, deep, unshakable hope. Hope that rises above fear. Hope that speaks louder than disappointment. Hope that says God is not done yet. And along with hope, we boldly ask for supernatural favor. Let this be the day that things start shifting, that you will open doors that no man can close. Bring the right people into our lives at the right time. Let unexpected blessings show up, blessings that clearly have your fingerprints on them. We ask for favor in our workplace, favor in our relationships, favor over our children, and favor in the details of everyday life. For every heart that's tired this morning and they're tired of waiting, we ask that you would show them that you have not forgotten them. Let them know that every delay is in their favor and it's part of your divine design. Now, Father, we ask that you would breathe new strength into every weary soul. Let them walk in confidence, knowing that your hand is on their life, that favor is chasing them down, and that hope is rising up. We thank you in advance for the turnaround, for the breakthrough, and for the peace that passeth all understanding. And we pray this in the name of Jesus. And everyone say, amen.
Hey, we appreciate you, Pastor Riva. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Pastor Riva Timms, Senior Pastor of the Majestic Life Church in Orlando, Florida. It's time for the praise break on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Thursday, December 11th. Here's what's going on in the news. Rising floodwaters in Washington state are pushing tens of thousands on alert this morning. Officials say up to 100,000 people north of Seattle may be forced to evacuate as rivers push toward catastrophic, life-threatening levels. The governor has declared a statewide emergency after an atmospheric river or rivers dumped massive amounts of rain across the Pacific Northwest, fueling flooding and triggering mudslides around Seattle. In D.C., lawmakers on Capitol Hill are trying again to ban no-knock warrants nationwide. They've reintroduced Justice for Breonna Taylor Act, named for the 26-year-old shot and killed during a botched police raid in Louisville in 2020. Now, Breonna Taylor's mother, Tamika Palmer, stood alongside lawmakers in Washington as they renewed that push.
They create confusion, escalate fear, and often end in tragedy for civilians and officers. These raids do not make our communities safer. They tear families apart and destroy trust.
The bill carries bipartisan sponsors this time, including Kentucky Republican Senator Rand Paul and Democratic Representatives Morgan McGarvey and Jasmine Crockett.
It is time for us to set aside our differences and do what we all say we want to do, which is to make sure that we are all going to be safe, whether we are on the streets or in our homes. This legislation will prevent others from losing their lives unnecessarily.
In other news, Waymo is making headlines again. This time, though, for delivering something way more precious than packages. The company says one of its robo-taxis was taking a pregnant passenger to a San Francisco hospital when the remote support team spotted some unusual activity inside. They quickly called 911 while the driverless car kept rolling toward the ER in the hospital. And yes, the woman ended up giving birth. Waymo says mom and baby are doing great, making this the company's first unofficial robo-taxi delivery of a newborn. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What up, man? Shout out to the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. They 24-1. They tied Golden State Warrior 2015-2016 as the best start of a season record at 24-1. That Golden State team won 73 total games that season, so we're going to see what happens. But Oklahoma City Thunder by far is the best team still in the NBA. Rock T got the NFL.
They won the finals. They didn't win the finals.
They sure did.
Oh, okay. I'm making sure.
They sure did, man.
I forgot.
It's going to be a little back-to-back situation. Thursday Night Football tonight, Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pick the Bucs to win that game. I got the rest of Rock T NFL picks of the week coming up later on in the show. And the Indiana Colts, or the Indianapolis Colts, depending on what you want to say. Now, you know they lost their quarterback. They lost their backup quarterback. They just signed 44-year-old Phillip Rivers off the couch. And
he gonna ball.
You think so?
He don't even have to stretch.
We gonna
the dude's been playing
out.
so long, and he is a good quarterback.
He's a solid quarterback, but a lot of people was asking, why not call Cam Newton? And Cam had a few words to say.
I got good love in old nap time. 317 area code. Man, come on, bro. I know how to keep pace. I'm an Indiana pace. I got a lot of horses. I could go get me a coat or two. I'm open for business. Yeah, but I want to be who really want me. If you don't want me, don't send for me.
Yeah. There it is.
I think Cam would have put a spark in that team. Would have at least kept them, keep them where they at.
Yeah,
I agree.
And he 36, man.
Yeah,
got 36-year-old.
He'll
Cam
still
Newton.
run over you.
Come on,
love the way he used to run over people.
He will truck you.
Yep.
So we'll see, man. It's all to the good. That's my quick sports report. We got more of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next, man.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and you can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, the Met Gala is officially returning on May 4th of 2026, and this year, all eyes are on Beyonce. For the first time in a decade, Beyonce will be back at fashion's biggest night, adding major star power to an event already known for its cultural impact and unforgettable red carpet moments. Now, B last attended the Met Gala back in 2016, so that's like 10 years, and her look dominated the headlines. So fans are already buzzing about what she gonna wear this next year, with the theme being costume art. She'll be joining Nicole Kidman, Venus Williams, and Anna Wintour, Gary, as co-chairs, bringing together entertainment, sports, and high fashion leadership. Now, the countdown to the 2026 Met Gala is officially on, and with Beyonce back in the mix, people cannot wait to see what she is going to wear. Why are you looking like that?
I didn't really miss Beyonce from the Met Gala.
Are you crazy?
Ricky, honey, these girls are very grand, and everybody on there is rich. That attend is rich and famous, so Beyonce wouldn't really miss, but that's good. They got her coming back. She's going to be co-chairing, I know, but we'll see what she's going to wear, Brad.
You know she's going to come with it. She is going to come with it, and I cannot wait.
Hope it ain't no cowboy mess.
What? Moving on.
Nah, she had more than that. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever, Gary. Moving on, y'all. The Game was the latest guest on Shannon Sharp's podcast, and he confidentially inserted himself in the history books as the best rapper from the West Coast. Here's what he had to say.
I'm definitely the best rapper from Compton. Definitely.
Who's the best rapper on the West Coast today?
Game. Can't nobody out-rap me, man. And anybody that knows will know. Because people can't, no one can do what I can do. No one has my skill set. Because not only do I have the ability to wrap circles around people, I'm also with all the bullshit too, if it came down to that. I love Cube, but Cube can't out-rap me. The reason that Cube can't out-rap me is because I used Cube's legacy to help me sharpen. Right. I used Snoop's legacy to help me sharpen myself. I used Dr. Dre, NWA. So it's like those guys came before me. Right. I'm not saying if I was in 1992 with Cube might be able to, go crazy.
Right.
You know, but right now, like, nah, it's not a rapper on the West that's better than me.
What about Kendrick Lamar?
I was going to say, is Kendrick Lamar from Compton? He from the West Coast.
He said he claiming the whole West Coast.
Yeah.
I mean, Game is cold, but I don't know about.
Let's get a versus.
I don't remember him. What he did. What was some of his songs?
Oh my God, you don't know anybody's songs anyway, Gary. So that wouldn't even matter. Last but not least, congratulations to comedian Mike Epps. He has signed a deal with Netflix, and it's a stand-up special, and it's titled Delusional. It's set to debut, or debuted. I thought of you, Gary, debut. It's set to debut on January 27th. The project marks his 5th comedy special. His Netflix sitcom, The Upshaws, which co-stars Wanda Sykes, also just got renewed for its 7th and final season. So congratulations go out to him. All right, y'all, for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, we got Special K with the news that you absolutely positively cannot use. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and it's about that time. Have a comedian throwing there. Special K, I news you positively absolutely cannot use. What up, K?
Good morning. What's up, Richard Smiley? It's the news you absolutely cannot use. We were fake news before fake news was popular, dishing fabricated, fallacious non-facts since 2008. Let's get into it. Today's news is sponsored by today's riddle. What's the difference between being diagnosed with chronic erectile dysfunction and being locked in a hotel room with a scantily clad Gary with the T?
What's the difference?
What?
One is a man's worst nightmare. The other one is a serious medical condition.
Man, that's crazy. Gary, you gonna just sit there?
He was wishing it was him being locked up. So
that's what it is.
Thank you. Just tell the truth.
Oh, yes, my desire is so high. 21-year-old Siamese twins who were born joined at the shoulder and were surgically separated last year in Miami have been surgically joined back together again because they said in this bad economy they realized how much money they were saving buying jackets and sweaters. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't know I could rejoin you. So in Dallas, the Dallas Police Department has apologized today to gospel superstar Kirk Franklin and released him from jail this morning after a rough arrest the other day. They snatched him from his car thinking he was a suspect in a bank robbery the day before, but apparently the arresting officer was dyslexic because the suspect they were actually looking for was a guy named Frank Kirkland. So
got it mixed up.
Say, man.
The producers of the popular TLC show My 600-Pound Life are being sued but claiming no responsibility for the untimely demise of a 36-year-old Cincinnati man only identified as Daryl. Now, the family claims that he so desperately wanted to be cast in the show this season, but when he auditioned, he only weighed in at 591 pounds. And in a desperate attempt to qualify at 600 pounds on a second weigh-in, in 45 minutes, he devoured 6 large meat lovers pizzas, 4 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts, and 5 2-liter Dr. Peppers.
Damn.
Then he stood up and farted so hard it gave him a massive heart attack, and he died.
Okay.
Oh.
Man, come on.
That's it.
What scares me the most about marriage is the fact that men and women don't get marriage the same way. When women talk about marriage, it's a happy occasion. I'm getting married, I got my ring, I got my colors picked out, I got 4 of my fat friends to stand next to me. It's gonna be a beautiful day. No, their dress is ugly, mine is pretty. But it's not the same for the men. When men talk about marriage with our friends, it sounds like something you get diagnosed with. Did you hear what happened to Charles? No, what? He's getting married. No! I just seen him last week. When did he find out? I told him yesterday at dinner. Is there anything that we could do for him? No, the invitations already went out. There's nothing we can do.
Hey, who is that?
That's comedian Drew Thomas.
Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth.
It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea and the little other day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. MTO, y'all, has learned that Candy Burris and Todd Tucker's divorce, y'all, is finally, y'all, nearing a settlement, which everybody's excited about it. And they're saying the insiders say that the negotiations are moving toward a deal, y'all, that heavily favors Todd. Now, they're saying that the Real Housewives of Atlanta star and her husband have been locked, y'all, in a contentious split, with Candy fighting hard to protect her multi-million-dollar fortune and enforce, y'all, the airtight prenup that she had Todd sign, y'all, right before their 2014 wedding, y'all, which was beautiful. Now, according to a person close to the couple, they're saying Candy has already agreed, y'all, to pay Todd child support and allow him to continue living in her Atlanta mansion until their children, Ace and Blaze, turn 18 years old. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the home that Candy purchased, honey, yes, it was that, her pre-marriage money, and the home that is solely in her name. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Candy is planning to buy another Atlanta mansion while splitting time between Georgia and New York City as she works on her upcoming Broadway production and Juliet. Now, insiders say, y'all, that the current structure of the deal is more favorable to Todd than many expected, especially, y'all, given that Candy is the breadwinner and the sole legal owner of the marital home. But they're saying Candy reportedly wants to avoid a dragged-out, messy court battle, especially, y'all, one that could disrupt, honey, their children's lives and damage her public image, which is really, which is good. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the couple is on track to finalize everything early next year, with lawyers ironing out, y'all, the last details, y'all. And despite some tough back and forth, they're saying the good news is, y'all, that both Candy and Todd are said to be fully committed, y'all, to peaceful co-parenting and maintaining a stable, healthy relationship for their children. Ain't that nice?
Good. That's what it's about.
That's what it's definitely
it ain't about nothing else.
Right.
Yeah. If she don't want him and he don't want her, it's all about the kid.
And that's hopefully that's what it's going to be about.
The only problem is when there's resentment. When there's resentment, then there's a problem. But if there's no resentment, it's no problem.
Yeah. And the thing about this, though, too, if this is all true about him staying in the marital estate that Candy purchased, that's a good thing she let him stay in there, because, I mean, she met him and she took him out of his house and brought him to her home. So you might as well just go ahead and let the person live in the house and not.
Okay, but he can't bring no other. I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I know you're going to think about not bringing somebody else to the house. So, well, no, you can't bring nobody else to the house, honey. I mean, you could meet them down the street or, something like that, but you can't bring them to my house. Not that quick. Let me.
You walk into the kid, because I'm petty like that. I walk the kids out to the car, and then I had that ass backwards in the door like she hanging up, putting ornaments on the Christmas tree and shine a light up on that ass.
Oh, Jesus. Moving on, honey. Moving on.
Super Dave, I had two flashlights on the floor pointing up and have it right up on her ass while she putting ornaments on the Christmas tree.
Oh, Jesus. Just so manly, that mess. Moving on, in other celebrity news, y'all. Ray J, honey, is clapping back, y'all, and putting everything, baby, in his words, honey, after Stephen A. Smith called him out, honey, for his recent comments about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Now, in a new video, the single question, y'all, why the ESPN star felt the need, baby, to weigh in at all, saying, why are you even talking about this? This not even your lane, honey. And here's what Ray J had to say to Mr. Stephen Anthony Smith.
Hey, yo, Stephen A. Smith, I'm not going to be long on this. My sister is all I have. She's my only sibling. She's paved the way for me. She's shown me how to do so many things as far as in this industry. She put me in everything she's ever been in. I'm dedicated to her in every way.
Yes, and Ray J also asked a lot whether Stephen A. Smith had personal ties to the Carters and why he seemed so quick to defend Beyonce and Jay-Z in the situation. He said, you have nothing to do with it. And Ray J did began the clip by praising his sister, saying that, that's his sister. He loves her, y'all, and then he focused and he shifted his focus, y'all, to Smith admitting, I was shocked to see you involve yourself, honey, in my situation with the Carters because this isn't your lane, Stephen. He also added that the criticism felt personal, explaining, you don't know me, so how dare you say I'm in my feelings. And the singer also pushed back hard on Stephen A. Smith's assessment, firing off. You're in your feelings, bro. Why are you expressing your feelings about it? He closed by insisting y'all that anything between him and Beyonce and Jay-Z is family business, and said that way that Mr. Smith addressed the situation was very disrespectful. So is Stephen A. Smith an entertainment reporter, or is he a doggone sports person?
He's a sports person that happens to talk about entertainment. He does it all. If you listen to his podcast, he talks about a lot of things that are non-sports.
Yeah, well, like Ray J said, stay in your lane.
But
you don't
sports
need to be
is more cultural now.
It's big.
That's different.
Sports is
It's
part of
Super Day.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Super Day.
Yeah.
They'd be like, why the Christmas tree right inside of the front door?
Oh, my gosh. Ricky.
You got to send me the memo on that one. I don't know what that means.
Call back.
The color today, honey. The color today, y'all, is misted yellow. On the high end, you say misted yellow, and on the low end, you say the softer shade of yellow. That's the color for today. What does that mean by seeing the front door?
Because when Todd take them kids out the Todd got another chick in there. Christmas tree right there in the front door with them flashlights on the floor shining up on that new on that ad. And having looking like an eclipse.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Dave, click, please.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the theme.
Oh!
All right, y'all, it's Monday morning, so I got the wake up call. Y'all get it at 8, 6, 6, 9, Ricky. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hi, my name is Monica calling from Michigan. Good morning, wake up, Black Tony. I want to nominate you for National Black Tony Day so you don't have to go to work.
Right.
And me either. Good morning, everybody.
Gary, Indiana. Kenny. Wake up, Caden. Wake up, everybody that I love.
Hey, Ricky, this is Lonnie calling from Grimes, Michigan. Just want to give my wife a wake-up call. Today is our 1-year anniversary of being married. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
David Smith calling from Charlotte, North Carolina, saying wake up to my alumni, family, and friends at Central State University in Wilberforce, Ohio. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Your radio. Come on. Whole gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. When you at Richmond, wake up. And Little Rock, wake up. Let's go. Hey, Tulsa, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Flint, wake up. In Toledo, wake up. Let's go. Des Moines, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You welcome, Ricky.
All right, y'all, Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. You don't want to miss that. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
Man, what up, Rick? How you doing this morning, brother?
Man, I'm good, man. Always happy to have you, man.
Man, good to be on. So listen, I think that we are getting ready to see a major, shift happening as a result of what's happening in Texas. And Jasmine Crockett has, upended, I think, a whole lot of folks in the Democratic Party by deciding to make this run for the U.S. Senate. And by doing so, she not only has, I think, shifted even how people are thinking about the Senate race and money, but also shifting the congressional races. So as she entered the race, you saw a shift of a brother leaving the Senate race to focus on one of the shifted congressional races, and now it's only a 2-person race with, a primary candidate that's raised a hell of a lot of money. And so it's going to be really interesting to see how the Democrats shift with her in the race. And what I'm tired of hearing already, folks that are saying her getting into the race creates more excitement for Republicans because of her national profile. No, it creates an opportunity for people who potentially may not have voted in that race to now be excited about it. It becomes a national race in ways that it may not have been before. And with all of the upheaval created by the redistricting in Texas, it also potentially energizes a base nationally to raise money for her there, but also to get people excited about the midterms in a way they may not have been. What it also does, Rick, that, and you and I both know, is it opens the door for one of our friends and brothers in Reverend Freddie Haynes to now enter the race for Congress for the 30th District, which is being vacated as she makes this Senate run. And so I don't remember the last time we saw a state have this kind of energy even this early in the race. And it excites me. I mean, I think that so many of us have been so frustrated about some of the options that we've had as it relates to candidates and some of the opportunity that we've had. And I know that for many of you, you ain't voting in Dallas, so you may not feel like this has anything to do with you. But I would say, Rick, this is a reminder. When I think about the work that I've done over the years, I've probably supported more candidates in places that I didn't vote than places that I did. And it's because there's certain kind of candidates that I think inspire other people to run. Certain kind of candidates that I think inspire people to raise money around. And so this is not a political commercial for any one of these candidates. It's the reality that with what we're seeing in Texas, there's a level of excitement. And I hope that our brothers and sisters in Dallas not only are paying attention, but that they lean in. And for those of you that have been frustrated with politics, what I recommend that you do is, beyond identifying candidates that you want to vote for, is that you identify candidates you want to support. One of the things that our community has not done enough of is the money game in politics. And so often that's why we feel like there's folks that don't represent us. Because in many cases, it's not just about voting. It's about, do you put your money behind candidates who otherwise might not be able to run? And so I hope that for those of you that have supported Jasmine Crockett on her IG page, will translate that into dollars. But I hope you will do that for other candidates that don't have her national profile but need the same kind of fundraising. I mean, this is a serious time, and we got to think differently about how we do politics. It's not about a party, but it is about people who really care about people who are running, that can only run strong if we support them, not with tweets or with social media, but with hardcore dollars that define what their campaigns look like.
That's real. That's real. Well, I tell you what, man, we're really excited about Pastor Haynes, and I cannot wait to have him come on the morning show and have a conversation with our listening audience to talk about what are his plans and what can we do to get behind him and help him. That's my pastor at Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. So I'm really excited about that. Text him, talk to him. That's your Fred. And I'm excited about it.
And beyond that, he just has been consistent. I mean, that brother in every place he's ever been has shown up, whether the cameras are on or not. So Reverend Freddie Haynes, we love you, brother. We're excited about this run for you, and we behind you.
Let's go. You know I'm fired up and ready to go. Hey, appreciate that, Jeff. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Y'all hit me at Jeff Nation on IG. Love y'all. Have a fantastic Thursday. I'll talk to y'all next week.
Hey, love you, big dog. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Check it out. Mix John Lion on the ones and twos. What up, John?
I'm good, man. You don't know this how to wake the whole city up, man. You don't know. Hit me up on the gram at JAH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound. Hey, man, you know I appreciate you, big dog. Well, hey, where you gonna be at, man? Where you gonna be?
Yeah, man, Jamaican Lounge on this Friday, Rendezvous, and then Caribbean Brunch Party at Spice House, and then a touchdown in Dubai next week, man. So you done a whole heap of things going on, man. We working.
Yeah, every time I come, I show up, I be like, hey, tell Shaw I'm at the door, man. You don't never respond.
Yo, whatever. Don't even tell a lie on the radio. Whatever.
All right. Black Tony, what's up?
I said, what's up, boy? You gonna be happy? You gonna be real happy with me in the morning? I'm in at work, but guess what? I'm in at work. I'm practicing for my audition for your karaoke show, son.
Are you ready, man?
I'll be ready by the time you do it. Hell yeah, Mill.
So,
I'll
Black
be ready
Tony,
by the time you do it. Hell yeah.
All right, that's December the 20th at Center Stage. All right, I think that's on West Peachtree in Atlanta. Y'all need to go to Beyonce. What's the website they go to? Go to Rickey Smiley.
Go to RickeySmiley.com. Yep.
Yeah, to get your tickets. What you gonna sing, Black Tony?
But I'm finna turn that thing up, boy. They ain't gonna be ready for me, son. Cause I see you don't even know, but I be doing karaoke all the time, son. I do karaoke all the time. I love doing karaoke, but
what you be singing,
man? What you gonna sing?
Yeah, all right. Hey,
come on, give me some.
Tell me I say play some music. There we go. That's my song right there.
I don't know about that one.
To the left. Hey, but I put a little rap, hip hop. To the left.
Yeah, drop some lyrics on that thing.
Yeah. To the left. And I be dancing too, but I say, yeah, to the left.
Yep,
I got a little damn move I do, boy.
What happened to the rap
verse? I be grinding, boy. Hold on. To the left. You know, in the park yards, I'm so cool. And singing, and I'm acting a fool. You got me twisted. You must don't know about me. Cause I got another girl in a minute. And I'm gonna get this girl in a minute. You must don't know about me. Cause it's gonna be on tomorrow. Don't you never get to thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm irreplaceable.
You're supposed to be on beat, right?
Say what, y'all?
You're supposed to be on beat. This man totally off beat, yo.
Yeah, why you off beat?
I'm out of breath right now, Sal, because, hold on, start it over again. Start over from the...
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, that's the other one I do right there.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, I do a little damn move with this one, but I be grinding, boy. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Honey, I can feel your stars all the way over here. And the girls in the town when on a trail.
Sing it, Black Tony.
And it's all the way till 7 I want to do. Cause every time I think about it, girl, I love you. That I know. And nothing gonna stop me cause I'm getting over on you.
Let's go. Here it is. Go back on there.
Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. Come and get with me.
Are you coming to work?
Turn that. Huh?
You coming to work?
Hold on, turn the music out. Okay, what you saying now?
No, I was wondering why you were saying, are you coming to work?
Nope.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, 7 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Tamar Braxton is back in the news, y'all. This time she's facing renewed scrutiny, y'all, after the Grammy-winning songwriter and producer, Miss Tiffany Red, publicly, y'all, claim that she has not been paid her royalties, honey, for her work on Tony Tamar's song King. Now, Red said that the issue centers on a standard letter of direction that must be signed, honey, by the featured artist in order for y'all Sound Exchange, honey, to release royalties already, honey, sitting in what the industry calls a black box account, honey. Brad, are you familiar with black box accounts? You know what they are? Okay. But anyway, now, according to Ms. Red, y'all, the funds, y'all, have already been set aside for contributors, y'all, and do not require Tamar to pay anything out of her pocket. The only requirement is her signature, honey. And she said Ms. Red shared an email from honey Sound Exchange confirming that only Tamar can authorize the release of those royalties and that there is no alternative payment method. Now, Red also said, y'all, that she has repeatedly tried to contact Tamar, honey, about signing the document without success. Now, as the conversation moved to social media screenshots circulated, y'all, Tamar responded to fans who asked about the unpaid royalties and what have you. And it's just a sad thing. Now, in one message, she appeared y'all to reject responsibilities, writing that she was not the label, honey. When a fan urged her, y'all, to just sign the letter of direction, she replied that she was in a good mood and did not want to continue the conversation. Now, Red's receipt, y'all, appeared to show clear evidence of the stalled payment. She says, honey, that she may, honey, pursue legal action, honey, if the situation, y'all, remains, oh Lord, unsolved. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, I feel so bad. Now, there are some people saying, honey, how can artists treat people the way they work with them, honey? It's just a choice. And then, honey, the girl put down on her social media thing.
When it's business like that, it's not always up to the artist to sign off on something. That is a label thing, and that is the execs thing. That's things that other people handle. We as the artists are the creatives, and that's that pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, she figured.
So the lady need to talk to whoever had her gave her the contract or whatever.
Yeah, because I hope she get paid, because if the girl helped with the song and stuff, she definitely need to get paid, Brad. It's close to Christmas.
Okay, but she need to talk to the publishing company or her publisher, or take it up with somebody else. People always try to blame the artist, like it ain't Tamar.
Yeah, I don't know what she said it was, honey. She said Tamar just sitting with her finger on the pulse, honey, just sign it and give her a check. So, Ricky, do that ever happen to y'all comedians? Do people not want to pay y'all for telling y'all?
Oh yeah, janky promoters. The ones with the veneers, with the curly hair, that sit up there talking about don't worry about the money, we good, we got the veneers, the one that be smiling too much with their mama and their whole family backstage
at the show
in the dressing room. And yeah, man, we talking about going on tour, we talking about taking this thing to 60 cities.
Please shut
and
up.
man, don't worry about it, man.
Please shut up.
We gonna have all this stuff. We gonna have food, we gonna have weed, we got hoes, we got whatever you need in the dressing room. We gonna pick you up. We gonna have your whole care. All the one be doing all that talking, I can't stand them.
The one with the ones that had the most guys working for them be the ones that they ain't got no money.
Man, I swear they get
he
on
had
my
37 assistants working with him.
And they pick you up in an old Suburban that smell like incense. You be like,
they pick you up themselves. They don't even have a car service. They pick you up themselves. They got their mama in the front seat, and she a big fan. She want to take a picture.
Yep.
And now we gonna stop over here to my cousin restaurant. They sell lemon pepper wings. They got lemon pepper wings. They got oxtail. And they got the best in the city. Then we gonna go by my boy Pookie Rim shop. And what he gonna do, man, we gonna let us know. Give me your address where we gonna send you some rims.
Send you some rims.
for your car. And whatever. Don't worry about the money. We got the money. Ooh. Don't worry about the money. We going on. Man, I absolutely cannot stand them.
Well, I just want y'all to pray for those people.
They
and hopefully
they be fake and ingenuine and doing too much. And guess how many people? It's more people backstage than it is in the audience.
Oh, help us, Lord.
Don't get me started.
I'm not. Let me move on. Moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, former MSNBC host, y'all, Joy Reid said, baby, that Jingle Bells is racist and was written, honey, to make fun of black people, honey. Now, in a video she shared on Instagram, she said a man wearing a Christmas sweater and a Santa hat looks posing as he stares at a plaque marking the site, honey, in Medford, Massachusetts, where James Lloyd appeared. We're in Medford, Massachusetts.
You forgot that. Oh, my. You forgot that.
Massachusetts.
Well, I ain't never said Massachusetts. We said Massachusetts.
Massachusetts?
That's what we said.
It's Massachusetts.
Well, I ain't never said
that's a little city outside of Massachusetts where
Massachusetts.
all the queens
Yes.
Yeah, they got their
Massachusetts.
The rainbow colored city, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Where you going, Massachusetts?
Massachusetts.
This whole Lord, they had to mess up my doggone story.
You mess up your story.
But I ain't never said Massachusetts. How the hell that sound? Massachusetts.
That's the right way.
That's the right word.
Really?
There you go.
Massachusetts.
Well, we ain't never said no Massachusetts, honey. Like you're chewing something. We said Massachusetts, but I ain't never said Massachusetts.
Yeah,
well, anyway, child.
You came up with a new city for the queen, Massachusetts.
The color of the damn day, honey, is one of my color of the day is misted yellow. Now, how you say misted yellow and on the Lord, say softer shade of yellow, honey.
And you can find it in Massachusetts.
Oh, I'm so sick of y'all, baby, honey. I know, doggone way. None of y'all, I ain't never heard y'all say no Massachusetts.
Everybody said except you.
I ain't never said it, baby.
Either way.
Did you see that post?
People are talking. Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Have y'all seen the viral video online showing a staff member at Cinnabon in Wisconsin directing racial slurs and hateful remarks, including the N-word at a couple after ordering?
Well, if you haven't, the employee, a white woman named Crystal Wisely, also admitted on camera to being racist. She made derogatory statements about the woman's hijab and used all kinds of crazy gestures during the outburst. The confrontation with a Somali couple allegedly began when they asked for caramel on a cinnamon roll, and the employee responded with slurs and harassment. Here's how that interaction went down.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
Do you want me to throw water on you? I am racist.
Idiot,
for and real.
You are an idiot. No,
I am
I'm not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way.
Oh, you're talking about respect? You are fired from this place, mother. You're not gonna be working here.
Suck it.
Suck what?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you, you ugly Get the out of my
Ugly?
face.
Talking about ugliness?
Did I stutter?
You
Face
not?
for
No,
what?
we're not. No, we're not.
Because you know damn well you're a
Respect.
evil.
Respect. Keep squeezing that caramel. Get the out of here.
I gave her what she
Squeezing
came
that
for, though. Exactly.
Yeah, squeeze that caramel.
She said she was going to throw water on her, y'all, because she thought they were witches. Like, what?
They don't do that to black. I wish they would try
Right?
it on.
Man, listen.
So once this video,
on Wilhelmina.
okay,
Yeah,
once
they
the
tried
video
it.
went viral, Cinnabon franchise owner stepped in and fired that employee immediately and said that behavior was unacceptable and doesn't reflect the company's values. Now, a fundraising campaign was started to support the Somali couple. I was looking to see about how much it's gotten, a little over $5,000 last time I looked. And a separate fundraising effort emerged on behalf of the fired employee. Guess how much it's raised? The racist. Guess how much the raised?
$130.
$130,000 for the racist woman.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not shocked.
Crazy.
Trump's America.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. And then the Somali couple probably voted for Trump.
You know what? You never know.
I'm not saying it's right what they did, but the whole Somali community made a stand and they voted for Trump. That's how Trump won Minnesota. And all the Latino community voted for Trump. And that's why ICE out here terrorizing them now.
You better say that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's almost like we talking about the Karens and how they affect us. But we ain't getting involved in that stuff. And you heard, and Trump said what he said. Now he said, I want them out of here. He said, I think their country is trash. And he said a whole lot of racist
been
stuff.
saying it.
And he been saying it. And the problem ain't Trump. Everybody looking at Donald Trump. The problem ain't Trump. The problem is the racist, white, supremacist Christians that voted for Trump. The ones that filled the parking lots are filled every Sunday at some mega church, all churches all over the country. And those are the ones that support the Ku Klux Klan agenda.
But you know what else?
Period.
It's also the people of color who voted for Trump because you thought, because you're not black, he likes you. You thought you're not a black person. Maybe he's just racist against black
people. The problem is they be immigrants and they come to the United States and they think that they better than black people.
Oh, they buy into it. They buy into
and
it.
They
They're
don't,
gonna find out.
And they don't like black people. They don't. I done experienced it myself. I done been talked crazy to by other ethnicities that was not white or black or whatever, and being very condescending and dismissive and all of that kind of stuff. They come in thinking, and they line up with white people or Republicans or racists or whatever, and think that they part of them. And then Trump, oh man, snatched the rug out from up under them. Yeah, sure did.
It's true.
He sure did. What do you think, Special K?
Yeah, it's like the Cubans in Miami and in South Florida. They always identify with the Republicans, and then the Republicans screw them over, and then all these people look for us to come to their side when they get into situations like this.
Right.
And then they want to be down with us. Right. But prior to this, like you said, we're not black. We're not black. We're not black.
None of the stuff in these videos don't shock me at all. This stuff is, even when President Obama and Joe Biden was president or whatever, they just didn't speak out as much. But now that Trump is in office, they feel emboldened. They feel like whatever they do, whatever crimes they commit, they're going to get pardoned out of jail, just like the insurrectionists, the January the 6th insurrectionists. And they're just, a lot of them, they just racist. I just can't, a white pastor can't tell me nothing about God. Nothing. Ever have. From Jimmy Swaggart to everybody. My grandparents used to listen to them, but I wouldn't pay them no attention because I knew that they was racist to the core. And then they tried to use abortion and gay marriage as their core issue and whatever. But then when the racism came in, and all of a sudden, don't get me started. Obama,
you can't love Trump and Jesus at the same time.
Absolutely. And they have wrapped Jesus Christ up in the American flag. You done mixed up. You got Donald Trump got his own Bible out now with his signature on it. How blasphemous is that? And all these white pastors, they preach everything. They preach about every single sin except for segregation, except for racism. All of it. I'm not lying about this. I've been a member of the NAACP since I joined the church at 8 years old. The pictures on our wall was Dr. King and Malcolm X. My mama, I participated in some marches and protests when I was a kid. I've always been like that. You know what I'm saying? I just believe in Dr. King's theology. And I tell you what, I'm gonna play the clip that Bishop Paul Morton said, what he said to all of the white pastors in the division in the Church of God in Christ, and the full gospel, the division at the Baptist convention between white Baptists and black Baptists. Nobody articulated and explained it better than Pastor Haynes and Bishop Paul Morton. Man, don't get me started on this radio today, because I'll go off, because when I tell you I despise racists, I despise them. I can't even speak in the grocery store. I'm not even my normal self. I can feel the energy, except for the sweet lady that always ring me and my children up at Publix. Oh, they don't feel like you're supposed to be there. Don't get me started on this radio this morning. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Yes, my name is Cynthia, and I'm calling from North Carolina. Just recently, I had a gentleman pull up behind me. I'm getting out from work, and he balled his fist up and said, "Hey, you gal," and then, "Hey, you in girl gal. I want you and your in people to get out of my town." And I politely put my stuff down and looked at him and said, "I'll do you one better and buy you a one-way ticket." And he pulled off.
Yes, I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. Yes, I had one. I run in one at the grocery store. She called me. She looked at me and she called me a black bitch, and she didn't even know me. So what I did, I got out my car and I told her I would drag her ass. And she called me a bitch again.
My name is Secret. I'm from Augusta, and yes, I have run into a racist Karen, and this is what I did. They asked me, why do I always color my hair blonde? I told them the same reason why you lay out in the sun to try to get dark like me.
Tamala Lawrence from Cincinnati, Ohio. I was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. A little girl kept following me. Finally, I said, "Can I help you?" The little girl said, "Yes." "Are you brown?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "All brown people are mean." I said, "That's not true." She was like, "Why? Because you got Jesus in your heart?"
And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna go on another rant when I go. I'm gonna go to commercial, come back, because I'm really in my feelings, and it's been building up inside of me for years and years and years. And I've always have spoke out about it on the radio. I just try to keep good ratings and not turn this into a whole political show. Our ratings won't go down. But hell, since we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna talk about it. I'll be taking more of your phone calls coming up next. This morning, people want to get to it. I know people getting ready to go to work and all that stuff. You know, Karens ain't just started. We of course we all know that. I'm glad that somebody branded the level of racism and called them Karens. They call them Kens also. Had one. I'll never forget my 5th grade teacher, Tommy Evans. God rest his soul. I'll never forget Tommy Evans. And we were standing in line, Rock T going to the water fountain, and this white kid named Jeffrey Frederick. I'll never forget it. And he said, "Not only are you your dad's a dead one."
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. It was North Roebuck Elementary School, right there on Red Lane Road. And he said, "What are you gonna do?" I said, "Step out the line." Man, when I tell you I stepped out the line, my boy DeAndre Ransaw, I'll never forget DeAndre. DeAndre was like getting Rick, because DeAndre had took his jacket off. He was going to whoop his ass too, because he didn't appreciate it. And then, crazy thing about it, me and DeAndre used to get in fights, but he wasn't playing about that though. And Rontie, I gave him that work so bad. I ain't never in my life, when I tell you I whooped his ass, and he walked over to the water fountain and spit out a glump of blood with a tooth. I knocked his tooth out.
Hey, dog.
I'm talking about 5th grade.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about when I tell you, I whooped his ass. And let me tell you what Mr. Evans did. Instead of breaking up the fight, I knew what he was doing. Even as a 5th grader, he telling everybody else in the class, get back in line. He trying to get them back, pretending to get them back to give me time to whoop his ass, because Mr. Evans had heard what he said. Then Mr. Evans took me to the principal office and sat there with Mr. McGeehan and told him not only did he call him the N-word, he said that his deceased father was a dead one. And Mr. Evans sat there as a man, as a dad. I didn't have one. You know what I'm saying? To have a black man stand there with you in front of a white male principal and take up for me and defend me, I didn't even get suspended. And I'll never forget Tommy Evans. He was my 5th grade teacher at North Roebuck Elementary School. And I will always appreciate that. Racism was so bad. I used to get called the N-word all the time. All the time. And here's a clip from, we're talking about racism in America and racist Karen Afridas. You wanted to make a point about the white pastors. What did you want to say?
Ricky, I was just saying, I wanted to say, we're not painting all white pastors with the same, broad stroke and brush. We're talking specifically about white Christian nationalists, people who, believe their faith is tied to their race and their nation and their political party, not the teachings of Jesus. I just want to make that point.
Afridas, I appreciate that, because you are absolutely correct. And here's what, Afridas, I don't know if you saw that, here's what Bishop Paul Morton had to say.
Listen, as a black preacher, I'm disappointed by many of our white evangelicals. I just need to know, when did they change their mind? Southern Baptists, white evangelicals, formed in 1845 by white Baptists who split from Northern Baptists over an issue of slavery and racism that Southern Baptists practiced. But in 1995, I thought they broke that racist generational curse because they apologized for their forefathers. Why did they change their mind, or did they believe in their apology? Many want a law to make America a Christian nation. America is not a Christian nation, but it's a nation with Christians in it, because a racist life does not represent Christianity. Taking from the poor and giving to the rich does not represent Christianity. You should know your Bible. Christianity cannot be a forced law.
Yeah.
Boy, when I tell you, you need to watch that whole clip, y'all. It had, I sat in the middle of the bed with tears. It was so powerful what he said, and he only articulated what I could not articulate. And he said everything I felt and been feeling for a long time. I just got irritated when I see certain pastors on TV and change the channel, because you ain't finna sit here and tell me nothing about the God that I serve. Nothing. I watch the way you treat me in the grocery store and how you treat me when I go into certain restaurants and different places in your air, not Christian and not loving. And it's not what we was talking about this morning. We want to know if you ever had a run-in with a racist Karen. So if so, tell us about it. And we're really talking about the mood of the country and what people are dealing with. And we want to know how you handled it. Good morning.
My name is Cassandra. I'm calling from Henderson, North Carolina, and I had an incident with a Karen where my child was outside. She was hitting this tree with a stick, and the lady called the cops on her because she was disturbing nature. I let her call the cops. The cops, was very nice, and they gave my child a bag of chips.
My name is Nicole, and I'm calling from Oklahoma. I had a racist encounter with Karen recently. I was in the grocery store, and we were trying to both kind of head to the checkout at the same time, and she said, "You know what you're supposed to do. Just go ahead and let me go." I said, "What I'm supposed to do? This is the tone of America right now. They feel as though we're supposed to submit to them. It's a trip."
My name's Lisa Foreman. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. Not only was it a Karen racism, I used to work in the town of Covington, Indiana, and the entire town came for me. They posted my name, they posted my face, and not only that, the company that I was working for eventually fired me, and they found no fault in me. I'm suing the pants off of that company.
Hi, my name is Gina, and I'm calling from Greenville, South Carolina. I was in Tennessee, and I'm a white lady, but my hair is very curly. And the lady asked me where I got my perm, and I told her that my hair was naturally curly. So she said, "Oh, well, you're an N then, aren't you?" Because my hair was curly.
Oh yeah, it's crazy out here, man. Y'all, are we doing more phone call, Dave? Hey, hit us up if you were not able to get through. But I'm gonna tell everybody something real quick. Pull out your meta glasses, record them.
Yeah.
Use your meta glasses. Everybody got a pair of meta glasses. Use your meta glasses and take your other phone and call the police if you're being harassed. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Alfredos, what's up?
Ricky. All right, Ricky. So Google just dropped its year-end search 2025. Showing us the moments that sent everybody running to Google this year, from pop culture to politics to tech toys. So in the top 5, Netflix's surprise smash K-pop Demon Hunters. That was so cute. Did you see this with the girls? Did you see it?
No.
I know it sounds because it says Demon Hunters, but it was so good. The music was good. Anyway, the viral collectible Labubu, the Labubu dolls that had folks lining up like it was Black Friday.
Yeah.
And of course, the iPhone 17, which had everybody arguing about that camera bump. So, also cracking the list, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, signed back in July because nothing gets America searching like a very confusing new law. But the number one trending search of the entire year, Ricky, it was Charlie Kirk after his assassination at a campus event in Utah back in September. That moment caused the biggest spike in searches nationwide. What was something you searched for?
Man, you know what came up as number 7? That's interesting.
What?
These nuts.
Oh my God, he got
Google
me
them. You want to Google something?
No, I don't.
Technically, that would be 7 and 8.
Oh my gosh, I should not have asked. You walked into that.
Google
with your
these.
mouth open.
Wow.
Google. What, Brat?
With your mouth open.
Thanks, guys.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so 25 minutes after that, y'all got the front page right here. Alfredos, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Thursday, December 11th. Here's what's going on in the news. We are learning more today about that deadly shooting at KSU and the gunman, 48-year-old Jacob Lee Bard.
Mr. Bard is a resident of Evansville, Indiana. Our investigation has determined that Mr. Bard is a parent of a Kentucky State University student.
Investigators say they've recovered video showing Bard's son in a fight with one of the students who was later shot, and that confrontation may have sparked the violence. 19-year-old DeJohn Fox Jr. was killed, while another remains hospitalized. Bard has been arrested and charged with murder and first-degree assault. In other news, a Baton Rouge grand jury has indicted 5 men in the hazing death of Southern University student Caleb Wilson. Wilson, a 20-year-old junior, died in February after collapsing during an off-campus fraternity pledging event tied to Omega Psi Phi, where he was struck in the chest as part of a ritual. 3 suspects already arrested: Caleb McCrae, Isaiah Smith, and Kyle Thurman, now face charges including manslaughter, felony hazing, and obstruction of justice, and arrest warrants have been issued for Winston Sanders and Jaden Landrum. The fraternity has been expelled from the university, and Wilson's family has also filed a wrongful death lawsuit. Prosecutors say the investigation continues as they gather more evidence. Switching gears, a DoorDash driver has been fired after a bizarre and disturbing moment caught on a home security camera. Listen to this. A family in Indiana says they got violently sick after their Arby's order arrived, only to review the footage and allegedly see the driver spraying pepper spray onto the bag before walking off. DoorDash has permanently removed the driver, and they're working with police who are still testing what was actually sprayed. It's a cautionary tale for everybody relying on delivery this time of year. You never really know what happens to your food once it leaves the restaurant, especially during the busy holiday rush. For info on these stories and more, go to Rickey Smiley.
You do a real good job doing the news, but you really don't do your job like you're supposed to.
In what way, Ricky?
Start the music. Start the music.
What do you mean?
Let's talk about it.
What did I miss?
I just sent you a story.
No, sir. No, I
I
won't
just
do it.
sent you a story where they had a pageant. Transvestite man that was singing a solo that was deaf.
Yeah.
And y'all won't play the clip.
I saw. I'm thankful that you send me stories
I sent
sometimes.
it to you and I sent it to Tutu. Tutu gonna text me back 2 skeleton emojis and say, "Sir."
Right.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not gonna. That's
But
not.
y'all want to talk about the pepper spray in the Uber, but you don't want to play the transgender man singing, and he was deaf and he wasn't singing the sign language. Why you can't play the clip?
That's a soundbite that I just cannot play, so I'm not gonna do that
Play it,
story.
man,
But I
play
do.
it. Let's do. Forget it, Alfredas. Go to sports. Go to sports. We'll talk. We'll do it.
It's that time for Rocky NFL Picks of the Week. The sports genius is back in the building, baby. I don't give you the over or the under. I'm just gonna tell you who's gonna win the damn game. Let's get it popping tonight, Thursday Night Football. The Atlanta Falcons will lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh yeah, Buffalo beats New England. Baltimore, they got the Cincinnati Bengals. Pick the Ravens to win this game. Jacksonville over the Jets. Kansas City, this is a must-win. Can they even survive to make the playoffs? Pick them to win at home this week over the Chargers. Houston Texans may have the best defense in the league. Pick them over Arizona. Cleveland Browns will find a way to get it done and beat the Chicago Bears this week. Washington over the Giants. Philadelphia over the Las Vegas Raiders. Seattle beats Indianapolis. Denver over the Green Bay Packers. San Fran over Tennessee. Carolina will beat the Saints. Dallas must win, will beat Minnesota, and will probably find a way to get to the playoffs through the back door. Pittsburgh over Miami, and the game of the week, Super Bowl vibes. Detroit Lions will go to West Coast to beat the LA Rams. The Rams are the hottest team in the league, but they got that doggone bulldozing Lions coming to town. I said it. That's my picks of the week, man. If you got a problem, follow me on social media right now at RockTHolla. We can talk about it.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Sir.
Brat.
Don't play it again.
Please don't.
Go ahead, Brat. Before he play it, go ahead.
It's time for the hot spot. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Y'all stupid, man. 50 Cent has a word for people who think he being petty for producing this Netflix documentary, Sean Combs' The Reckoning. Reckoning, right? Reckoning. And when asked what his opinion was, people calling him petty, about people calling him petty, this is what 50 Cent said.
I accept that. I'll take that. I'll wear that. I'm fine. I have antics that I've become comfortable with on social media because of the usage of social media. That's just that. They'll say me deciding to go on ABC is petty. The morning show is the biggest show. Yeah. These people, they came from. It's a great opportunity to be on that actual platform, but they looked at it further and said it's airing in prison, so this would be why I would like to do that. And it didn't come across as a reason not to. Of course, I was aware that it would be airing.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So he did it because he knew it would be on in prison, and so he could see it. Is that what they're saying?
Is that what they're saying?
That's what it seems like.
Everything that 50 Cent does, I promise you, he thinks it out.
Yeah.
He thinks it out.
Well, in preparation for the docuseries, as a producer, 50 says he talked with lots of people, including Diddy's ex, Cassie Ventura. He says it was important that he spoke to Cassie to understand how things transpired, and he reportedly had multiple conversations with her and her husband. Meanwhile, attorneys for Diddy filed a cease and desist demanding Netflix pull what they call a shameful hit piece that uses stolen footage. The 4-part docuseries got over 21 million views in its opening week. I don't think the footage was stolen. I think these people gave it up because they were paid and it got bought. And
disgruntled.
That's just business. And I guess, they was disgruntled and didn't get paid before, allegedly. So, they got a chance to get paid. And 50 probably paid them very well. Last but not least, y'all, speaking of Diddy, his most successful Making the Band group, Danity Kane, is back on tour. But it'll only be 3 of 5 members. In celebration of the 20th anniversary, Aubrey O'Day, Andrea, and D. Woods kicked off the latest iteration of Danity Kane in San Francisco for their Untold Chapter Tour, minus OG members Dawn Richard and Shannon Bex. Dawn Richard says she was not even aware of the reunion, while Shannon Bex has transitioned out of music and into entrepreneurship. The tour will make 11 stops, and it has the tagline, "This isn't a comeback, it's a revelation." So congratulations to them. I'm glad that Aubrey O'Day decided to, after seeing her on that dang documentary, I was like, Lord, but I'm glad she decided to keep doing it, and I'm glad D. Woods and the other girl, Andrea, joined her. I wonder why they didn't ask Dawn Richard.
That's interesting. But do you think they're gonna Diddy gonna get them when he get back out?
Nah, it ain't nothing he could do to them now. I think he even gave all of them back they publishing.
He gonna get them. What he gonna do?
Yeah, well, I mean, he could attack him or whatever because they wait till he went to the pen to decide to perform again.
No.
That's not a good look. They should have did it when he was around, I guess.
Turn your mic off.
All right, for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on my social media at So Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Dwight Stone with the Praise Mixdown. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley.